Well, there's a lot of things you can do, and there's a few things that you can't do sometimes on your property in Alaska. And well, let's just say me putting in a foundation here, well, it's been an adventure, an American adventure. Our American adventure, Alaska.
American adventure, wild and free. From the tundra to the endless sea, Alaska calls, it's where we'll be. Alaska calls, it's where we'll be.
That for me?
So reach in and grab it. Reach in. That one? Yep, that's the one. He's like, that's a rock. It's a rock. I got the 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 rock. He's got a circle rock. Please don't fall in the hole over there. When he was running back for. So we've lined out the where the house is going to be. Got it all situated inside here. But we ran into problems, and that was the gravel. We couldn't dig a hole. The gravel would just collapse in on itself, and then we ended up with like a 3-foot diameter hole. And well, that's not conducive to a good foundation. So we ended up talking to that guy who's got a piling business, and he can drive these pipes into the ground until they don't go anymore. And that means we're going to get an excellent foundation. without lifting a finger. I mean, you got to pay a whole lot, but you know. Let's see how they do it. So walking through here, I wanted to kind of show everybody and you what we're going to be doing so that, well, it makes sense as we construct this so everybody's on the same page. We've got the pipes in. This is a 20 by 40 building. I am worried about budget. I don't want to go over budget and thus not have any money. So we're going to kind of bring it down just a little bit and just keep it within control. And so it's a 20 by 40 footprint. These pilings are inset 1 foot this way and 1 foot this way. There's 3 beams that will be going down the whole thing. He's going to weld on saddles here, 18 inches at the high point. The saddle is going to be a big C channel that we could just drop the glue lambs right into, and then just some strong tie screws in there. So they're going to overhang about 1 foot on the ends here and all the way down. I can't pick up 40 pound or 40 foot glue lamb. I don't think Andrew can either. So, well, I got 2 20 footers that hopefully 4 of us can pick up. And so they'll be, well, there's 6 20 footers. So we'll have them going all the way down to here. This saddle here, he's going to make extra long so that it can handle 2 mounted up into it. So we'll have basically 3 40-foot glue lambs. Now, the magic of Alaska, you can't have a glue lamb that's pressure treated that's 20 feet long. You can have them 16 feet, or you could have them 24 feet, but you can't have them 20. This is designed for 20-foot glue lamps. So I couldn't get pressure treated for this section, which is, well, the house comes to about here. It's 32 feet of house and then 8 feet of porch. Because I can't get that, we have non-pressure treated glue lamps, which means we have to paint the ever-living heck out of this section, basically from this saddle all the way to here on those glue lambs, to kind of give them the best chance they can to survive. Eventually, this is going to be a screened-in porch, and there will be a deck overhead with a roof over it. They don't have to last that long. It just depends on, money flow. I mean, we might be able to succeed in doing it all now, but I'm just trying to be cautious. So we're going to take, the glue lambs are going to go right in. That's super fast. We're running dimensional lumber. We're not doing I-joists. I like the I-joists. I think they're really cool. They're really strong, but they're very expensive. And insulating, they have a really cool trick with the fact that they're I-joists. You can cut 3/8 plywood and kind of set it down in there. And you can then just drop your insulation in. Well, cool, but it's not $1,500 worth cool. So we are going to basically build the floor, go underneath and put in the insulation just like we normally would, and then instead of plywood on the bottom or OSB, we're going to use 1-inch R5 foam board, and we'll screw that up under so it'll be a continuous seal on the bottom. That's actually ends up being better than the I-joist, because now we won't have any thermal bridging from the outside. Thermal bridging is the wood that is outside exposed. It's physical wood, so it has less R value than insulation, so it would go in. So every joist that goes across, you would end up having a a cold spot on your floor. And it's not horrible at 12 inches of thickness. It's not that bad, but it is something. By putting the R5 board on the bottom, then well, we'll have an extra barrier against that. So we're just going to run them along there. We're going to use, instead of using the either H2.5 hurricane clips from Simpson, there's the new method that is allowed. That is a 6-inch strong tie screw. It has to be a structural screw that you go up through the beam 2.5 inches down at a 45-degree angle up into the 2x12, and that is your positive lock onto your beam. Toe nailing is not just acceptable. You have to have some type of positive interface, and that is the Simpson screw will do that. So we'll be doing that on each of those, and then we'll put blocking halfway, well, about a third and a third, all the way down, and that'll just keep everything from twisting. Our floor should be, based on my design, at like L180. If you don't know what that means, that is the deflection, the bounce of it. L360 is considered normal. If you've ever wondered, if you go to a big second floor and you kind of jump in the middle of it, you kind of feel a little vibration, that's probably L360. L240 is pretty strong compared to L360. L180, really sturdy. So with the 2x12s, they're only spanning 9 feet, 16 inch on center. This thing is going to be pretty solid. With these things are not wigglers. They're not going to want to wiggle. So when you turn the washer on, the washing machine, the clothes washer, and it goes into a spin cycle, it's not going to go shake the whole house like it has in the past. So we got that going for us. Then on top of all that, we're going to do tongue and groove 3/4 inch OSB. Why OSB? I don't like OSB. I really don't like OSB because it is $12 a sheet cheaper in Alaska than plywood. That is not insignificant in any way, shape, or form. So we're going to put that down. We're going to we're going to caulk the seams, level it out, and we're going to paint it because we've got to keep it here. It's not going to have a roof over it. We are going to put tarps over it, but we're going to go into the rainy season here, and OSB will swell if you don't protect it. So we have to protect it. It's going to have to be painted. From this point here, going forward, we've got the deck, and the deck is going to be not on 2x12s. It's going to be on 2x8, so it'll be slightly lower, about 2 inches lower than the house, and then we're going to put 2x6s on top, so it'll end up being really maybe 2 inches lower. And so we'll do the 2x8s going across like this. They are 10 footers, and they'll just join in the middle on the middle beam, and then we're just going to run 12-foot long 2x6s just this way. So we'll have a nice clean deck. I am planning, we'll see how it goes, but right here over the top of the saddle, I'm planning on mounting a post that goes up all the way 10 foot, just like it would the rest of, well, not the pipes, but the house is going to be 10-foot walls. So I could put a 10-foot post on top of here, and the roof should be able to come out. I can put a beam across it and come back to the beam itself, and it should be a nice looking porch that we can do. All of this has to be done really quickly. We get the delivery for all this stuff shows up Tuesday. He'll be done Saturday night. And so we've got tons that we've got to do. It'll actually build pretty fast. Once we can figure out how to get the glue lamps up here safely, one person could be screwing those in, one person could be painting, then we can start lining up 2x12s, blah, 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 and then but not the if you know what I'm saying. We get the tongue and groove OSB on top. We can screw that or nail that in, get it down quickly. It is nice out, so I plan on using construction adhesive for a good bit of it, because keep the squeaks down. And then we're going to paint it. And while that's happening next week, I'm going to be ordering the wall package and get that in so that we can, it takes a few days to get the delivery. I've got something like 100 plus 2x6 wall
Studs.
Thank you. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Oh, yeah. I don't know why that escaped me. Yeah, 100 plus of those. Plus, then we're going to have some ceiling joists that go across for the loft. We've got a brace for that. We got to cut out for windows. We are going to do OSB on the outside. We're going to do a half-inch OSB for sheathing. And then we're going to put Tyvek on the outside, which is the standard accepted Alaskan siding, I believe. And we're doing that because it is not necessary for us to get the siding on to live in this house. It is necessary for us to get inside and get it insulated. So we will build the walls on the floor, and then we will put the sheathing on it, raise it up, and brace it, and then do all 4 walls, and then from there we're going to start working on the roof. I hope, it is entirely possible, it is entirely probable that the floor can be done by Friday of next week, and the walls can be done a week later. It is entirely possible. If we're working our butts off and we don't get too delayed on anything, that is entirely possible. And then, and that's just a wall a day is all that works out. Then I'll have the roof ordered, get the metal ordered, and once that's on, once we're sealed up, you have a nice shell, all the pressure goes away because now you can work inside during the rainy season. Allie and I have to go down to Texas to pick up the rest of our stuff, huh? Round two of all the stuff. And she's not dipping, by the way. That's not, hey, you doing? We're from Alaska now. That's nicotine, is what she got there. I'm not talking about nicotine Shaw. It's just those little nicotine things. You know, kids. We have to go back down to Texas and pick up that stuff and bring it back up, which would be really good if timing all works out, that we fly down there while they're able to come in and just do all the insulation on the inside. That could be huge. We also need to drill for all the electric ahead of time, just in case. And then, I mean, we could be dried in by the end of August and in a place that we could then be considering, okay, let's do the internal siding or let's do the external siding. Inside, the only thing I care about is that we have the plastic up over the insulation. I don't like exposed insulation. It's just it's not fun. But you put the plastic up and now you've got a sealed envelope. Life can be lived inside. And then you can just kind of work on that every evening. But there's a good thing. This is my job right now, building this house. And I have a full-time helper during the week building this house. And then on the weekends and nights, I have 2 additional part-time helpers. So we have everything we need, except for maybe all the money. We'll see. It's not that we don't have the money, it's that we have the money tied up in things like trailers that I need to turn around and sell. I have a van that I need to turn around and sell. All of that, it just kind of like, you got that nice little, that chain of events that has to happen. But we're in a good place. I'm feeling really good. I'm really happy that we're getting this in because it's not even musical. It's going to be something cool. And we are going to share all the actual construction. I just wanted to give a primer to both them so they understood everything that's going to be happening here and so you can see what's happening. As somebody said in the comments, there's too much talking, not enough doing. Well, buddy, I can't do until they do. That's the way it works. You can't build the floor till the subfloor is done. Foundation, then the subfloor, then the floor. You got it? It's a stair step. What?
The shadow's like right in the middle of you.
Is it awkward? Is it mildly amusing?
Yeah.
How's that?
Here, I got you.
This one live.
He's dead, Jim.
Dead?
He's dead, Jim.
Remember Porch Park on it?
He's dead.
This one's dead?
He's dead, Jim. He was worse than dead.
That's in a nutshell what's about to happen. And we're happy. Solar right now, we're doing pretty good. We're producing quite a bit. We're filling up our coffers, so to speak, at about 30% a day with what we have, and I do not like what we have. It's very temporary. It's not optimized at all, and we're only running half the solar panels. But we're recharging our batteries at 30% a day, so it's not horrible. So just think, we'll get 60% a day, and then when we optimize it, we'll be at 100% a day. That's the plan. And I love it when a plan comes together. So if y'all have any questions about any of this, just put them down below. We try to interact and everything, and please come by. We do these as a the live presentation when they release, and we're in the live chat there, so you can feel free to join us on Saturdays. Most for y'all is going to be in the afternoon, but we have to get up, and work. Yeah, feel free to join us on that. And until the next video, stand by, 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 stand by.
The banjo hums like a river wide, whispers of mountains where eagles glide. Snow falls soft, a quiet guide.